On December 26, 1999, a huge storm hit Switzerland. The storm was named Lothar. It was the start when the founder of Clean Forest Club started realizing that the climate is changing. 10 years later, he visited the Copenhagen summit on climate change. There he was told about the particles per million, and we were told also then that we don't want to reach the level of 400 particles per million. For future generations and the future of the Earth, it's important to act now. But yesterday we got the news from Hawaii that we reached that point right now.
And on the 9th of May, yesterday, we measured CO2 at Mauna Loa Observatory in Hawaii to go over 400 ppm, which is a milestone, you could say. We think this is a significant milestone. It reminds us of the fact that CO2 in the atmosphere currently is higher than it has been in the last at least 2 million years. What is also significant is that the rate of increase is rapid. The current rate of increase, as measured on average over the last decade, has been 2 ppm per year. This is at least 100 times higher than any time in the last 800,000 years, as has been measured in ice cores. So this is truly very, very different from what the Earth has experienced over the last millions of years.
Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere traps the sun's heat. The more CO2 there is, the warmer and wetter the Earth's climate becomes.
All of the fossil fuels that we're burning put out little molecules of carbon dioxide. These molecules stay in the atmosphere. Think of all the oil, all the gas, all of the coal, all of the fossil fuels we've burnt for hundreds of years. All of that weight is going into the atmosphere. It stays anywhere from 100 to 1,000 years. Who cares? We all do. Each of these little molecules of CO2 act like a feather in a feather bed. If you have a cold night and a thin blanket and you're shivering, you go get a cover and it's full of feathers and you put it on there in 5 minutes, you're just cozy. That's exactly what the atmosphere does. The CO2 molecules act like feathers in a feather bed. You double the number of CO2 molecules, you double the feathers. Where's the heat going? It's going to stay there.
Last year we reported that all of our Arctic sites reached 400 ppm for the first time. And this year was followed by Mauna Loa reaching 400 ppm on a daily average for the first time. Soon the global average will follow. After that we'll see the South Pole eventually reach 400 ppm. And after about 8 years or so, maybe 9, we'll never see anything in the 300s again.
400 is for us an opportunity to remind people that CO2 is still going up at an unprecedented clip.
For the last 20 years, scientists, governments and businesses have been talking about reducing greenhouse gas emissions, including carbon dioxide. But few countries have made any meaningful changes. New green technology may help, but without drastic reductions in the burning of fossil fuels, carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will keep rising, resulting in increasingly extreme weather and climate change in the years ahead.
Knowing what we know now, we also know that we need to act now. As marketing manager for Clean Forest Club Switzerland, we would like to invite you to the Clean Forest Forum 2013 on the 7th of June in Basel. It's time to act for the generations to come.